What's up, everybody? Anime and Beer back with the continuation of the Mighty Morphin review. This week, we're reviewing the issue 2. It came out last week, so I'm kind of late with the review, but here's a review nonetheless, especially if you're either not going to read it or think about picking it up. As I stated before in the previous videos, Mighty Morphin and the Power Rangers series, now they've been separated, is a continuation of the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger series. Great issue. I kind of started that one late, so there won't be a review on that one. But before we begin all that, as of this recording, which is December 16th, we have surpassed 100 subscribers. This is probably something I should have did with Garrett, but I just want to say thank you to everybody who subscribed, everybody who came to our rescue of my Facebook post, pretty much saying, you know, please help us get 17 more subscribers, and you guys went above and beyond, smashed that like button, left comments, subscribed, and got us where we wanted to be. So road to 200 has now begun. But on to the review. Yeah, Mighty Morphin issue 2. To me, in retrospect, it's a very, to me, in my opinion, very short issue. And what I mean by short issue is, and that might be something that you might hear me say a lot, what I classify as a short issue as opposed to a long issue when it comes to comics, in my opinion, a long issue is, you know, a lot of dialogue, a lot of different locations, a lot of different situations going on within the comic book itself. So it's kind of like, it makes you feel like you've read a lot. It makes you seem like you've done a lot within that comic. And with this Mighty Morphin, the reason I call it short is because a lot of the scenes, you know, take place in the same location for like for like numerous pages. Like there's like one point there in the gym for like what, maybe 3 to 4 pages. Just to show you how quick I'm at it now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm counting the juice bar. So 4 pages. And they're at a carnival for like pretty much literally the rest, the half of the issue. So that's why I consider it a short issue. They're in certain locations for like a good amount of pages of the issue, and you know, if it makes sense to you, yeah. If not, I'm sorry, but it makes sense to me. But it seems like in these Mighty Morphin issues, we're getting little snippets of Zordon in his natural form. I guess you could say an Eltar. Not really Eltar, because in this one he's in space talking to, I guess, the fathers, or guardians, or whatever you want to call them. They're floating heads, pretty much. Might be astral projections, who knows. But we're getting snippets of Zordon in these, pretty much showing him 10,000 years ago, before, you know, he went into the time warp and whatnot. So I think that's what we're going to get. We're getting some backstory and background on Zordon leading up to him making his way to Earth, because that's actually what the discussion is. He's talking to like these, I guess, guardians, and they make him a supreme guardian. I'm horrible with remembering things, so Supreme Guardian. I actually had it right. Wow. So yeah, they make him a Supreme Guardian, and one of his first things that he decided to bring up was protecting the rest of the galaxy, the rest of the universe. And of course, the other, I guess, Supreme Guardians say, no, other guys before you have tried this. We said, no, it makes no sense. We have to worry about ourselves. And Zordon says, you know, well, how long before worrying about ourselves leads to us pretty much being blindsided? And he didn't say that verbatim, but that's pretty much what it is. You know, you're worrying about Eltar, you're worrying about, you know, let's take our universe. We only worry about our universe and the planets, but then in some faraway galaxy, you know, you got aliens prepared to attack us, but we're only worried about ourselves. So what Zordon says is we need to protect the widespread galaxy and get that under wraps, and then we can pretty much prevent bad things from happening anywhere. So they agree, actually. They're like, okay, you make a good point, you make a good argument, so let's go with it. Let's see where this goes. So that's over. But I do like that. I do like that we're getting background on Zordon. We're finding out more and more about him, what makes him who he is, and why is he so driven, you know, to protect, you know, the universe and whatnot. But we cut over to present day, and Zordon is pissed because, as we know in Mighty Morphin issue 1, the Omega Rangers actually come, kidnap Draken, and take off. And Zordon's like, yeah. Pretty much, she's like, I got to do something about this. So him and Billy and Alpha are in talking, and Billy's actually repairing Alpha, and he pretty much tells Billy, you know, when you're finished doing that, then I need you to send out a beacon to all our allies. Anywhere we have an ally, I need you to send out a signal, a beacon, pretty much a message saying we need to apprehend the Omega Rangers and capture Draken, because he wants Draken back. He wants Draken recaptured, and he wants to strip the Omega Rangers of their powers. Zordon is becoming a savage. Like, he is beyond mad. And so we cut from that to, you know, all the Rangers playing basketball in the gym and whatnot. Is it basketball? We're going to say it's basketball. It is basketball. So, and all the Rangers are talking, and pretty much, long story short, Tommy pretty much just lays down the rules that anybody has anything, if they heard from, have any correspondence with Zach, Trini, and Jason, they need to let Zordon know immediately, because, you know, it's one of those things where, how can you explain it? It's one of those things where, you know, you have a job to do, and you have to do that job no matter what. And I guess being a Power Ranger, you know, saving humanity comes first. But at the same time, it's like you have to put it on a scale. Well, I mean, what's more important? Listening to the Omega Rangers, listen to what they have to say, and putting some type of validation behind it and letting it just be and possibly helping, or following your mentor, your boss, and apprehending them, your friends. You know, people who've been around since before Zordon even came into your life. Well, not really, because, I mean, in the lore, they knew each other, but they didn't know each other. But it's neither here or there. But still, you know, shoot, me personally, hey, I ain't no snitch. Hey, man. Shoot, I mean, Zach, Trini, hey, man, y'all can come down and get a couple of beers or whatever, and I ain't gonna say nothing. That's just me, though. I mean, because you feel like taking Draken is going to save more than just Earth, but other people in other universes and galaxies and whatnot, man, then I'm backing you 100%, man. Forget that noise, Zordon talking, but that's just me. But, but everybody's like, yeah, snitches. Yeah, if anything happens, we'll say something, whatever. But that was the end of that. But then we cut over to Buck and Skull segment. As we know, Skull has a girlfriend who we find out in the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger series is a supposed she's like the same species as Zordon, because she's blue and stuff, and she gets a transmission from someone saying that they can save Eltar and things have to move forward now and whatnot. But yeah, with everything that's going on between Skull and his girlfriend, Skull thinks she's cheating, and he confides in Buck about it because they're best friends, and Buck is like, you know, we may have had our differences or whatever. I may have had my differences about her, but that's your girl. She loves you. You love her. You know what? I'm gonna throw the ones. If she cheating, we throwing the ones real quick. Just hey, I'm just saying. I'm with Buck on that one, man. It's just all my boys, man. I'm just saying, man. And the girl break your heart, man. I'm like Kevin McAllister in damn Home Alone, but the. But that's just me. Little corny jokes there. I don't care. But then we cut over to some goodies. We cut over to Lord Zed and Finster making some monsters, which, in my opinion, was totally awesome. Because what happened, which I'm gonna get to, it kind of plays back to something that happened before, and it seems like they perfected it. But Finster makes Lord Zed some more putties. Ones that can fly, some that has a big mouth and can like chomp on stuff, and then one that has like Wolverine claws and stuff that can chop things in half. Zordon pretty much tells Finster, like, I'm sick of your monsters, they're weak, they're stupid. And we see Zordon do like a little power blast towards Finster, but which later we find out it didn't hurt Finster. Then from there, we cut over to the actual carnival that all the Power Rangers were at, in which I'm not even going to let it prolong. At this carnival, they get attacked by a putty, and, you know, they're fighting it and whatnot, and they're getting their butt handed to them. And that is simply because the blast that Zed threw was actually the Chaos Crystal. So this putty is infused with the Chaos Crystal, and he is straight just giving out hands. His forehand, he has 4 hands. Matter of fact, I'm just going to show it to you. Boom. 4 hands. And C's green. Z still on the chest. And he said those 4 hands are ready to eat for everybody. He's just throwing just left and right at the Rangers. And we actually get a little cameo of the Green Ranger, which I'm going to show you that too. Boom. In which it wasn't as epic because he gets knocked out too by the putty. Putty grabs his head and does some type of supercharged thing and just knocks him out. So, after that, what I was referring to is, come to find out, this carnival is full of these putties, which were in human form. And I didn't review it, but if you've read the Power Ranger comics, in the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger comics, Finster tried this before by turning putties, well, monsters, into humans. But that was kind of a fail because they could have picked up the energy signals of the monster and tell when they were about to change. So it seems like they perfected that because they didn't raise any alarms or anything. So pretty much it ends with all the people, civilians at the carnival, turning into these chaos powered super putties, and the Rangers saying, you know, I think we've been set up. Like I said, these putties are supercharged. The Power Rangers couldn't even beat one. The Green Ranger is laid out on the ground. Just to give you an idea of what's going on the final page. Green Ranger's laid out. All these putties here used to be people that have turned into super putties surrounding the Rangers. And like I said, they couldn't even beat one. So there's a bunch. But again, in my opinion, this was a short issue. Everything was pretty much straight to the point. Just a reminder to you guys and to myself, we finally going to see who the Green Ranger is in issue 4. So what I think is about to happen is in issue 3 is going to be a battle between the Power Rangers and the putties. And then issue 4, when the battle's over, they've picked up the Green Ranger, took him to the command center, and took off his helmet. And now we're going to see who the Ranger is. And I have no clue at this point who he is now, because I thought it was Draken. But apparently it's not Draken, because Draken's with the Omega Rangers. I honestly think it's Grace. It's Grace Sterling. That's my only option. It's Grace Sterling. I think Grace realized that, or either Draken told her no, he'd rather stay caged, or that first appearance of the Green Ranger back in issue 55, 56. Let me say 55, 56. I don't remember. But when he destroy the crystal from Zed and knock Zed unconscious. Either that was Grace Sterling, and Draken told her no, or that first incident was actually Draken. And then when she put him back, Draken got kidnapped, and so she was like, well, I got to take the mantle now. But my money is on Grace. I'm just going to put it that way. But yeah, that's just my my predictions. Issue 3 is going to be the battle. They're going to find a way to defeat them, or they're just going to get overwhelmed and retreat. I'm not safe for sure. And then issue 4 is them actually picking up the Green Ranger from the battle and taking him back to Command Center and unmasking him. But other than that, it was a good issue. This Mighty Morphin is taking off pretty well in my opinion. Oh, just so you saw, guys, something cool. If I brought it over here, did I bring it over here? I don't think I brought it over here. No, it's not this one that I need. Oh no, I do have it. So what's cool about these comics is some of them connect. So let's see if I can do it. So, boom. How awesome is that? In the Power Ranger, so each Mighty Morphin Power Ranger comic merges. So issue 1s do it too. I'll show you that. That way I don't got to show you in a second. I'm probably going to show you again anyway, but pretty cool. I like it. But, oh geez, which one? Okay, so, yep. You guys get ready for a review of Power Rangers issue 2. It was a part of Wednesday's comic pickups, so I haven't read it yet because the date is Wednesday the 16th. So I will be getting on that and putting up a review for it as soon as possible. Once again, guys, thank you for the 100 subscribers. Road to 200. Please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Love you guys. Just thank you for the support. Me and Garrett were talking earlier, and we're going at this hard. I still stand by what I said. You know, this isn't, for me, this isn't a means to an income. You know, I'm not going to quit my job tomorrow and focus on this full time, but this will get a lot of effort and a lot of work out of me. But at the end of the day, this is just something I love. Just getting in front of a camera and just talking. I love it. I enjoy it. And it's going to continue. Me and Garrett are going to go at this 200%. Sure, if I can make money off of this, then sure, I might quit my job. I don't know. But as of right now, this is just a hobby, something that we just love to do, and we're going to give it our best efforts. So if you continue to support us, we're going to continue to pump out content. But as I always say, whether you support us or not, I'm going to pump out content because this is just fun to me. We do have some new changes that you will see actually at the beginning of this video. The normal intro that you see is going to change visual wise. We're not, you know, the 10 million subscribers, you know, the 10-minute long intro with, you know, custom stuff. It's just a new picture, but this picture is awesome. I love it. Garrett loves it. The anime and beer chat loves it. So hope you guys love it. But other than that, I've rambled on for going on probably 20 minutes now. But thanks for the support. Please continue to support us. Anime and Beer signing out.